Okay, hello and welcome back, and today I have some exciting news to tell to the YouTube community, mainly developers, but not all of you developers out there if you're not a developer, it's fine, you can listen to this. So we're making TXE open source. This means that you can basically sell, distribute, and modify TXE any way you want, with very limited restrictions. So, in this video, I'll be showing you how to make TXE into a running project, and we're going to do it through the NetBeans IDE today. And we're going to show an Eclipse IDE version later. So we're going to click on this link from Neptunes to TXE, and then once you get onto the txe.html, you're going to want to go into this, which brings you to this page. And then you're going to want to download the zip file, but if you're on a Windows, you're going to want to download WinRAR, and then click on the first link. It should be the first link. That's the best unarchiver that you have on Windows. And so then you're going to want to download this link that brings you to Dropbox, and then the other Dropbox link, which is the font chooser, which if you want a font chooser, you're going to want that. And you also want to go to the bouncy castle. You also want to go to the swing layout, which if you're not running if you're running Eclipse, you're going to want that. Since Eclipse and NetBeans aren't completely compatible. So, anyhow, in this tutorial we'll be showing you the NetBeans version. So we're going to go into NetBeans, open NetBeans. I recommend getting NetBeans and Eclipse because NetBeans takes really short to make the GUIs, but it's not really useful otherwise, that useful. So we're going to want to make a new project. Actually cancel. We're going to go to import a project. Import from zip file, and then go downloads. Actually, it's probably on my desktop now. Desktop. Here it is. No, zip file. So find it, open, import. So we'll import. That will be great. Doesn't seem to import. So we're just going to open a new project, and we're just going to call it a TXE forked. And it will be creating the new project, and then we're going to actually delete the TXE forked. Once we get to we're going to find the GreatArc one and the thing here. So we're gonna we're gonna NetBeans. We're gonna go into NetBeans. And we're going to go into me, and then sort it by name. So we're going to go into NetBeans projects. Oh, cool. I already did this. But anyways, we're going to put in the SRC. So we're going to put it here, move this to the trash can, and then import the images in swing in SRC, move this in here, and then click back here, and we're going to find out why this thing is being annoying. Right, and so this is not going to Well, we can actually run it right now, but we need to configure a few things first. So first things first, we're going to need to configure the build path, which you can right click and the thing's getting in the way, and properties. So we're going to want to libraries, add library, and we're going to want to add the swing layout extensions. We're going to want to add the add jar or folder. We're going to add this, and we also want to. So now we're also going to want to configure what main class it is. So if we can find the main class, it will be called accept, because that's the accept page, that's the accept frame, and that will give you the right results. So we're going to run this, and it should work now. So we're going to test out and run it to see if it works with TXE, actually like a real TXE. So we can move it onto a different desktop. By the way, this works for both Windows and Mac. So we're going to do a side-by-side test right now. And yes, I've been working on the Java 6 version, right? So it's going to open up, accept this. And so let's put it side by side, move it to the same frame. And so you can see that the images are all working because you had to have imported the images into the file that you have here. And then if we look at this tools, it will have calculator and encryption. It will have the same stuff on this side and this side. And now for a moment of truth, whether or not if the font works. Yep. The font chooser is so far working. Let's choose Siloam. Yep, it works. And Siloam. And so if we now choose, we can now save it, and we can save this as new, new. And then let's open it up in the working version that's confirmed working, and open up the new. Actually, let's modify this a bit. So save this, and then open new. And now we have it. So it works completely fine. And if we want to do this, yep. And if we open a new or change log, this is working. And let's check out the encryption. Now if we decrypt, it works. Or let's test something out like a normal one. Let's type out great. Great. Interesting. That's probably a bug we're going to fix. So we're going to encrypt that, decrypt. It works fine. So this, since I still have some time, this will be the Eclipse version of this part. Eclipse part of this. So we're going to quit out of this NetBeans now, and we're going to go into Eclipse version. We're going to import some files now. We're going to import some files. Actually, we can do this since Eclipse is more mobile, I guess you could say. We're going to need to find this. Actually, that won't work. I guess we'll just need to make a new one called TXE Fort. Right. So we're going to go into SRC and then go find copy, paste, and then make a new file, and then go actually I'm going to start this part over again. So we're going to go into the TXE forked. We're going to src, delete all of these. So you're going to find the TXE forked one, and then go back into your GreyDark Studios one, and then paste the items, and then go back into, and then locate where you put where you downloaded the images, which I put here. So I'm gonna copy all of these and then paste them. Paste these, and then we're going to go back into the Eclipse, and we're going to refresh it by pressing F5. And so now this encrypt thing is not working because we need the bouncy house and the build path. Well, we already have the bouncy house, but we need we need the external jars. So we're gonna I right clicked and clicked configure build path, and then we're going to import all of these jars into this in a swing layout, and okay it. And so now we don't have any problems, and we're going to debug it. We're going to run it. So we're going to go to accept page, run projects. Doesn't matter. I think this might have been the other one, so we're going to need to run the right one. So we're going to run it. So it works now. Works fine. So we're going to encrypt that and decrypt. Not decrypt. I've really lost. Can't say decrypt it, and we're gonna close off that. And that's another thing we're going to fix before we release it to the public, as this is closed beta. So the font works. Font works fine. That's a weird font. And so we're gonna see everything works. And so now it's open source. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope that you will use this to your advantage and have fun.